RFD TV's live gavel-to-gavel coverage of the 90th National FFA Convention and Expo is brought to you in part by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals puts people to work. Visit expresspros.com. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. And by Vetricen, healthy animals, healthy humans. RFD TV, the Cowboy Channel, and Rural Radio Sirius XM Channel 147 presents the 90th National FFA Convention and Expo, live from Indianapolis. Now here's your host, Orion Samuelson.
We're back, and I'm Orion Samuelson coming to you live from Indianapolis. They're about set to get things rolling on the floors, so let's go down to our next convention session.
By the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer, stationed at the emblem of Washington. Your duties there. I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent. The secretary,
stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries. Wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
I am pleased to announce that at this, the 5th General Session of the 90th National FFA Convention and Expo, there are 63,650 members and guests registered, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this 5th general session of the 90th National FFA Convention and Expo duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. This session's chair quickly filled in the role of Team Mom. From dressing like the most fashionable soccer mom you ever did see, to driving the rental minivan like she stole it, to making a list for literally everything. Out of the 6 of us, we think that she's probably the most ready to officially adult. We attribute these factors to the fact that she grew up without a TV, and that she's already graduated from college. She loves her University of Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking pictures with her face squished against someone else's, and when her last name gets spelled without 2 E's, ladies and gentlemen, our National FFA Central Region Vice President and your Section 5 Chair, Valerie Early.
Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow.
Growing up. To you might mean making friends, going to school, and growing taller. I'm not so sure the growing thing worked out so well for Victoria or me, but growing up with Val did look a little bit different. Since my parents, sisters, and I were usually busy doing chores, we just never got around to getting a TV. And we still don't have one today. Crazy, I know. But not having a TV resulted in us finding ways to get creative in order to have fun. It led to things like putting a sprinkler under our trampoline to make our very own water park. How many of us did that? Woo! It also led to things like pretending our long driveway was a major highway, and each tree was a tall, skinny house that we needed to visit. Anybody else? No? Okay, well, I told you my sisters and I are pretty weird, so it also led to some things like this. I'm not sure what was going through our minds the day we decided to become thugs in our barn clothes, but let me tell you, we sure had a hoot. We were barn thugs, llama enthusiasts, cattle trainers, rabbit nerds, hairdressers, sheep feeders, and salad makers. Not having a TV helped us have a lot of fun and discover some new things. Likewise, we get creative in FFA. I mean, in this session alone, we'll meet members who have completed research projects, members who have discovered their musical talents, and members who have spent the last few months getting creative, preparing to run for National FFA office. Not to mention those incredible people who have supported us along the way. They've inspired our innovation. Throughout this session, we'll hear all about my family's creative discoveries and inventions. But more importantly, we'll celebrate our members' creative discoveries and inventions too. Each member is just like my sisters and I, using what's around them in order to do something creative and innovative. They help us accomplish our vision of growing leaders, building communities, and strengthening agriculture. Now that's something to get excited about. So let's get started and learn all about discovery in session 5.
We're all different, we're all unique, but when we come together, we can't be beat. Create a bigger impact, in fact, if I believe we can, we will be the change we want to see. I am powerful, you are powerful, add it up and we're unstoppable. Together we're stronger than as individuals, achieve a common goal, unbelievable. I can, we will, be the change we want to see, be the change we want to see. Step up and leave a legacy.
Growing up with Val meant throwing a birthday party. Not just any old girly Disney princess or Barbie birthday party. No, I decided to show my friends what it meant to celebrate a birthday on the farm. A farm girl's birthday, if you will. So I planned it all out with my mom. My friends and I would feed the calves, check on our rabbits, play school in the barn,
and probably jump on the trampoline. Then we'd go in for a dinner of pulled pork. My friends finally arrived and things were perfect. We went out to feed calves, but before we were even done, they got tired and smelly. Is it really too much to ask for someone to put in a little hard work and get their hands dirty? Worst birthday ever. Looking back, I may have been a little dramatic about that 5th grade birthday party. But I've now found some friends who would say amen to some hard work and dedication. They know the value of getting your hands dirty in order to learn. Our friends at the Association for Career and Technical Education know exactly what it means to say, I can, we will, when ensuring agricultural education and hands-on learning stays a relevant part of career and technical education. Let's welcome to the stage our Executive Deputy Director of ACTE, Steve DeWitt.
Good afternoon. So the Association for Career and Technical Education is the largest national education association dedicated to the advancement of education that prepares youth and adults for careers. That's a mouthful, right? But what it really means is that ACTE is here promoting career and technical education and supporting our educators who are teaching that. So I wanted to tell you just a little bit about what we do. First of all, we advocate in Washington, D.C. for career tech ed. We work for things such as career and technical education briefings on Capitol Hill, and we're strong supporters and are advocating for the Perkins Act, which provides about $1 billion to state and local communities for CTE each year. Yes, very good. We also work to improve public awareness, and how many people are aware of CTE month in February? Do you celebrate that? Well, if you're not, I urge you to do that in the future. It's a great opportunity to really highlight what you're doing in your programs and to really bring awareness to those that don't know about the value of CTE. And then last but not least, we work on professional development for career and technical educators. And we do that with groups like the National Association of Agricultural Educators. In fact, Dr. Steve Brown is in our building and FFA is in our building and do their advocacy work out of there as well. So speaking of Dr. Brown, I know he mentioned during the opening general session, he had a great discussion about the need to embrace change and to try new things in order to meet the agriculture, food, and natural resources needs of tomorrow. And I thought that was a very important message, especially as you think about the world and how quickly it's changing. You know, we talk a lot in Washington about how technology has ramped up the increase of speed of change and the fact that jobs that we didn't have even a year ago sometimes are here today, and we need employees for those jobs. Both FFA and ACTE have existed for many years because we've adhered to our foundational principles, but we also need to be working as the landscape evolves and as things change. So one specific change I wanted to mention is about the U.S.'s the skills gap that we currently have in the U.S. We have many jobs in emerging sectors as well where we don't have the employees to meet the need. If you haven't decided where you're going to work, I urge you to look at some of those employment opportunities because they also offer good salaries. I commend you on your theme, I can, we will, which embraces the idea of addressing change and looking for both challenges and opportunities. And FFA, we will be here with you for the next 100 years, working alongside you to advance career and technical education in the United States. Thank you.
Right here. Come on back, sorry. Sorry, we just have to thank you. It's all right.
Apologies.
Well, now that we're back, we just want to thank you for everything you do and the dedication you have for career and technical education. Thank you for sharing some of the jobs that are available to us and for impacting students all across our country.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Growing up with Val meant crazy, creative ideas. One day, my sister Erica and I decided we wanted to show llamas. So we researched llamas for sale until we found some and begged our dad long enough to let us get them. Erica and I, Mario and Cowboy, became the best of friends throughout the summer and competed in the Mower County Fair obstacle course, public relations, and showmanship classes. Mario and I made it through every obstacle because of all the hard work and practice we put in. It was a good time. Just like those obstacles that Erica and I helped Mario and Cowboy through, we will encounter obstacles in FFA. But never fear, our agricultural educators are always here. And they've devoted many hours to make sure we have the help that we need. Get ready to welcome some of our greatest agricultural education teachers from NAAE, 4 great teachers. Let's give them a round of applause.
Good afternoon, class, and welcome to Ag Science 1. I am Mr. Stone, and I have been teaching high school agriculture for the past 20 years. It is one of the most enjoyable careers you could ever select. I cannot imagine doing anything else. I'm excited that you have decided to enroll in a class that could help you chart your course for the future.
It won't stay in my ear.
You see, agriculture education classes are based on a 3-circle model, which includes work-based learning, or SAEs, classroom and laboratory, and leadership development through the FFA. When combined, these 3 circles have the potential to change your life. Mr. Schmidt, would you please explain the work-based learning circle and how it can impact your life?
Growing up on a family livestock farm, I was fortunate enough to have an early start to my SAE. When I was 8 years old, I started raising and showing sheep along with the rest of my family. I started off with 1 Tunis ram and 5 Tunis ewes. From there, I experienced some success at the local and state level, but it is when I walked into Mr. Stone's room for the first time, my project changed. This is when my SAE truly started. My ag advisors pushed me from day one to reach my ultimate potential, whether in life or with my production project. Information I learned inside the classroom, such as record books, animal nutrition, genetics, and reproduction, put a whole new perspective to my project. I no longer had to ask, why do I need to know this? I saw immediate value in what I was learning in the classroom. I got to see this information be put to work every single day, one way or another, through my project. Because of this work-based learning experience, I have developed what is so far a lifelong passion. Entering college, I was planning on majoring in animal science, but the more I thought about it, I could not imagine not being able to share my passion about learning by doing with others. I am where I'm at today because of the family, friends, and ag educators who shared their knowledge and love for the industry. Because of these individuals who helped me along the way, I was fortunate enough to have the grand champion Tunis ewe at Louisville in both the junior and open show my last year as an FFA member. That feeling I had that day was easily the best feeling I ever had. So today, I push my students to work hard, so someday they may be able to feel that same feeling of accomplishment of both setting and reaching their goals. That is why my major switched from animal science to agriculture education. Now I have the opportunity to visit my students' projects at North Shelby High School in Missouri and give back to a profession that has given so much to me.
Miss Allen, could you please help us understand the classroom circle a little bit better?
Yes, I would like to tell you a story about my ag education experience. When thinking back to my high school days, there's one classroom that I remember the most, Mr. Stone's ag classroom. The ag classroom at the end of the hall that was filled with everything from a preserved fetal pig to record books. This is the room where I changed from a quiet freshman into a driven and goal-oriented high school graduate. Mr. Stone cultivated an environment where his students were not only becoming well-rounded students, but were learning about welding, animal science, or soils. I was that student who had no idea what to major in college, let alone choose a career path. After numerous talks with Mr. Stone, we decided that I should major in ag education, so I would take a wide variety of classes and find my passion. Second semester at college, that all changed. My first education class required me to go into a classroom and volunteer. I was assigned to a kindergarten classroom to help low-level readers. I fell in love with the classroom atmosphere. I had found my passion, teaching others. Following that passion, I graduated from Mizzou and became an agriculture educator. Currently, I am teaching at Hart Career Center in Mexico, Missouri, where I hope that I am sharing my passion with my students each day.
Miss Leekamp, we're going to leave the Leadership Development Circle through FFA up to you.
Leadership Development, the circle that spoke to me. For me, this circle is about the greatest organization that you and I are a part of. Little did I know when I stepped into Mr. Stone's room, I would be making a life-changing decision. And that blue jacket that you are wearing would become one of my favorite articles of clothing. Not only did it hold a history for me, as my dad was an FFA member, but it also meant that every time I put it on, I would have a new tale to tell. I get that same feeling every time I watch my students at Montgomery County R2 High School do the same thing. Every time you put that blue jacket on, you are choosing to become a better you. Every leadership conference you attend, every speech and contest team you try, and every FFA activity you participate in, you are becoming a better version of yourself. At the end of my senior year, I look back and I realized what this organization had done for me. I'd gone from a shy, awkward freshman to someone who had competed in speeches, who had gone to state in a contest every year, held an area office, and ran for a state office. My advisors and my fellow FFA members had become my second family. Mr. Stone and my other advisors had pushed me to achieve, drove me crazy, and helped me in ways that I'm still realizing. As I left high school, I had absolutely no plans of becoming an ag advisor. It wasn't until I went to my Mizzou summer welcome and sat down with my new plant science advisor, and he asked me what I wanted to do with my life. As I explained, he smiled, he nodded, and then he stopped me, and he said something that would change my world for forever. You're in the wrong place. You need to go see those ag ed advisors. So freshman year of Mizzou, I step in to my first ag ed class, and I see my new second family. The best part, it's full of people from this great organization. It's FFA members I'd sat next to on the meats judging bus, who I'd gone to FFA camp with, and who I'd served with as an area officer. They're the same people that I see wandering around these halls every year at National Convention. So, while some may call it the Leadership Development Circle, I think of it as the circle that brought me my second family. All because I sat in Mr. Stone's room as a freshman.
I would ask that all agriculture education instructors in the audience please stand. I, along with the Board of Directors of the National Association of Agriculture Educators, thank all the ag teachers for your service to the future of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, FFA members and distinguished guests, I had the privilege of having Mr. Schmidt, Miss Allen, and Miss Leekamp as students of mine in our agriculture education program. Now, I have the joy of teaching alongside them in the state of Missouri. Whether it's your work-based learning or supervised agriculture experience, like in Mr. Schmidt's case, that drives your passion to help others to learn by doing, or if it's your love of agriculture that Miss Allen has and you want to share that with your students, or the opportunity to share the leadership development experiences you have gained through FFA with your students, becoming an agriculture educator could be the perfect career choice for you. You see, we have the opportunity every day to change the world, one lesson, one mind, and one student at a time. Now, students in the audience, are you up for the challenge? I think you are. We'll see you in class.
Mr. Stone, Miss Leekamp, Miss Allen, and Mr. Schmidt, thank you for sharing your stories of agricultural education with us today, and for teaching us about the three-component model along the way. The hard work and dedication you have to teaching students all across our country truly makes an impact in our lives, maybe even further than what you can ever see. So thank you for sharing your stories with us. Do you have a passion or a desire to change lives in and out of the classroom just like these people? Go ahead and check out the Tag to Teach Ag booth in the Expo and take your next steps to becoming an agricultural education teacher. Let's give these wonderful individuals another round of applause. Meet Mariah, my first show heifer I received in the 9th grade through the Minnesota Youth Beef Experience Program. My mom was taking pictures, thanks Mom, and things were going great. We were practicing walking around, setting up as we usually do. But the photo shoot soon went south. She just wouldn't move. This is what happens when you pair a heifer with a 100-pound girl. Thankfully, I had a family who helped raise the heifer that was there to answer any questions I had. So that afternoon, I called Bruce and Leanne Waugh, and they answered all my questions. With their help, Mariah and I crushed it in the next showmanship. With their help, Mariah and I were able to make it through that class, and I was able to help other FFA members and 4-H members along the way. Bruce and Leanne, along with other mentors, have challenged me, shaped me, and encouraged me into who I am today. Each of us have people who have poured into our lives. Let's think about how we can be thanking those people as we meet some of our team's greatest mentors.
Education, support, and advice from those around us. Each of us has a mentor, teacher, coach, or advisor that has an unwavering dedication to our growth. For us, those are the people who have shaped us into who we've become.
Our advisors, teachers, mentors, and coaches showed us what I Can, We Will meant far before it became our convention theme. They help us in setting goals, striving to be successful as a team and to be successful individually, and stepping outside of our comfort zones. To our supporters, thank you for being our lifelong friends, constant role models, and biggest fans. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us in thanking our FFA advisors, teachers, and mentors.
members and guests, I'm proud to present to you the people that have never stopped loving and supporting me. My agriculture educators, Mr. Nathan Hammock, Miss Casey Gallegos, and Mrs. Christy Mahalchek, and my personal mentors, Dr. David Frazier and Miss Mia Balco.
FFA members and guests, it is truly my privilege to introduce you to the individuals who have supported and believed in me every step of the way. Mr. Kevin Kent, past Florida FFA state staff and mentor. Miss Hannah Huggins and Mr. Ronnie Simmons, Florida FFA state staff. Miss Susan Mayo and Miss Michelle Cesario, Strawberry Crest High School agricultural educators. Miss Julie Alfonso, past agricultural educator and mentor.
FFA, friends and family, I am humbled to present to you the people who had undying faith in me. My FFA advisor, Coach Michael Haynes, South Carolina FFA State Staff Executive Secretary, Mr. Keith Cox, my collegiate advisors, Dr. Antoine Austin and Dr. Chastity Warren English, and my personal mentors, Mr. and Mrs. Patrick and Amy Robinette and Logan Lane.
I'm proud to introduce you to the advisors, mentors, coaches, and friends who have shaped me into the person I've become. Former state staff members, Dr. Karen Hutchison and Ms. Stacy Hoffman, FFA advisors and ag teachers, Mr. Jeffrey Billings and Ms. Cheryl Vest, personal mentor, Mr. Zach Wakeman, and high school wrestling coach, Mr. Cliff Backish.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you the people who believed in me through it all. My state staff, Mr. Terry Hughes, Miss Sherry Lighthall, Mr. Derek Hill, my high school ag teacher and dad, Melvin Phelps, my school superintendent, Miss Cheryl Steckley, one of my closest friends and mentors, Shannon Norris, former state staff, mentor, and friend, Julia Toloski.
FFA members and guests, it is my honor to introduce you to some of my biggest mentors and supporters. Minnesota State staff Julia Toloski, past Minnesota State staff Leah Addington, my ag teacher Mrs. Crystal Brogan, and my four mentors Jill Ressler, Mark Jewell, James McLam, and Matt Rush. We are so thankful for the people that have poured into our lives. The people that we have recognized are only a small portion on the grand scope of agricultural education. Let's get ready to thank all our supporters of agricultural education by having all FFA advisors, agricultural education teachers, school administrators, and state staff please stand. Growing up with Val meant carrying what seemed like trillions of little red buckets full of water to individual sheep pens during lambing season. My parents, sisters, and I helped feed and water our sheep during lambing season, and sometimes it got pretty long, so we would occasionally sing a song or two. While we may have been carrying a bucket, I can promise you we couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Thankfully, that isn't true about this next group of individuals. Please help me in welcoming our National FFA Chorus, sponsored by Dow Agri-Sciences and under the direction of Miss Patty LaJoy.
Hello, my name is Haven Olson, and I represent the true dairy state that is Wisconsin.
Hello, my name is Joshua Collins. I represent the copper state of Arizona.
Featuring soloist Leah Weniger from Wisconsin.
Raymond Papow Shanklin from Oklahoma. Amanda Reyes from the great place of Puerto Rico.
And Anna Schwader from South Dakota. The 2017 National FFA Chorus proudly presents the States Medley.
As the flag covers the United States of America, FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
Going back to Indiana, back to where I started from. I'm going back to Indiana, Indiana, here I come. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in a field nearby. I was born in Michigan, left my home in Michigan. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan, down on the farm. I'm going to Montana to spend the winter. Well, I'm going to Montana to rest my soul. Those mountains where the laurels are in bloom, and the southern stars are dancing round the North Carolina moon. I live and breathe this Philadelphia freedom. Philadelphia freedom. I love you. Yes, I do. Orlando. I love you, Orlando. SeaWorld and Disney and golfing. Go to Hawaii, straight to Hawaii. Do you wanna come along with me? Meet me in St. Louis, Missouri. Meet me at the fair.
I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind.
brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. And you fiddle out a tune they like to hear. Everybody get Kentucky dirty. Georgia, you're looking for cold steel. Ain't nothing sweeter than us Georgia peaches. He's in a pie, he's way behind, he's ready to make a deal. Ain't nothing sweeter than us Georgia peaches. From the mountains high, there's a way fresh gold. There's a way too far. Won't say the days I know. And we will not run. There'll be the ways to go. We are as the tale of flame. From anyone that will
Don't ask me what's happening in this picture or why it's happening. I told you my sister and I are weird. And today I'm my weird, crazy-haired self in front of pretty much anyone. But I haven't always been comfortable being myself. I was really only comfortable when I was younger being myself at home and with my family. It wasn't until I found people who felt like family that I became comfortable being my true self. These next 41 individuals have been focusing on becoming comfortable being their true selves in preparation for running for national FFA office. They were selected by their states to start the journey of becoming a leader in this organization. For the past week, they've been going through intense interviews to show their love and devotion for FFA, agricultural education, and agriculture. Get ready to meet some of the most incredible people, our National FFA officer candidates.
Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Stone. I proudly represent the great state of Alabama.
My name is Bryce Clough, and I humbly represent the beautiful state of Arizona.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam Harris, and I'm proudly representing the state of Arkansas.
Brianna Holbert, California.
Salutations, I'm Gus Gill representing Colorado.
Hello everyone, my name is Justin Ferreira, proudly representing the great state of Connecticut. I'm Brooks Parrish, representing the great state of Florida.
Hey y'all, I'm Ian Bennett, and I'm just plain peachy to be representing my home state of Georgia.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gretchen Hanstein, and I'm proudly representing Idaho.
Hey everyone, my name is Cade Hill, and I'm representing the state of Illinois.
Hello everyone, I'm Annalie Whitty, and I'm so excited to welcome you to my home state, Indiana.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Eric Beyer, and I'm proudly representing the tall corn state of Iowa.
My name is Kyler Langbart, and I represent the state of Kansas.
Good afternoon, my name is Gracie Furnish, and I'm proudly representing the bluegrass state of Kentucky.
Hey everybody, my name is Lainey LeBlanc, and I'm representing the state of Louisiana.
Hello, everyone. I am Hannah Adkins, representing the state of Maryland.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren King, representing Michigan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rebecca Paskewitz, proudly representing the land of 10,000 lakes, Minnesota.
Hey y'all, I'm Bryce Fortenberry, proudly representing the great state of Mississippi.
Representing the great state of Missouri, I'm Jacqueline Janorski.
Hey folks, my name is Casey Cummings and I am proudly representing the treasure state of Montana.
Hi, I'm Christy Cooper, proudly representing the Good Life state of Nebraska. What's up, FFA members? My name is Kaylee Makata, and I am proudly representing the great state of Nevada.
Howdy, friends. I am Morgan Reuter, and I am proud to represent the Garden State of New Jersey.
Hey y'all, my name is Kinsey Creighton and I am proudly representing the state of New Mexico.
Hello everybody, my name is Maria Martinez and I am proudly representing the beautiful state of New York.
Hey y'all, I'm Katie Honeycutt, and it is an honor to represent the North Carolina FFA Association.
Alfred Schwalbe from North Dakota.
I'm Mary Beeler from Ohio.
Hi, I'm Piper Merritt from the Oklahoma FFA Association.
Shea Booster, Oregon.
I'm Brooke Feeder, proudly representing the state of South Carolina.
Hello everyone, I'm Allison Simon representing the Rushmore state of South Dakota.
I am Chelsea Sanders, proudly representing the state of Tennessee.
Howdy y'all, my name is Bryce Boyd and I'm representing the Friendship State of Texas.
Representing the state of Utah, I am Sakia Brost. Hey friends, I'm Ashley Nago and I'm representing the great state of Virginia.
I'm Ty Taylor, and I'm from Washington. I'm Andrew Hauser, proudly representing the mountain state of West Virginia.
Hello, FFA. My name is Hannah Taylor, and I'm honored to represent the state of Wisconsin.
Hello everyone, I am Katie Schilt, proudly representing the state of Wyoming.
Congratulations to these 41 candidates. Thank you for giving your all to this organization. In just 27 hours, we will hear who the 6 leaders of our organization will be during the nominating committee report at the final session. We wish you all the best. Growing up with Val meant my band director asking my best friend and I to learn how to play tuba. But the first time we played, it didn't go so hot. We just couldn't stop laughing because when we played the tuba, it didn't sound like music. It sounded like a big toot. Eventually, we got to a place where laughter was controlled and our music actually sounded like real music. Here to give us some real music, our talented National FFA Chorus under the direction of Miss Patty LaJoy and sponsored by Dow AgriSciences.
My name is Nathan Luch, and I'm from the Mount Rushmore state of South Dakota. Life is the greatest journey, and those who take the roads less traveled enjoy the best views along the way. Please enjoy the journey as we proudly present Roads Less Traveled.
Southward as you Don't you carry nothing that might be alone. Oh, and ease on down the road. Holiday road, holiday road. Trust your rebel heart, riding into battle. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots, kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled. Trust your rebel heart, riding into battle. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled. Wear out your boots, kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled. Take the road less traveled on.
Howdy, I'm Kayla Hansen.
And I'm Madison DeWinnie. And we're here to introduce to you our favorite person to laugh at and our best friend.
You may think that you know Trey, but you don't really know Trey until you spend as much time with him as we have. He's the one who kills it at Just Dance, and hips sure don't lie.
Whose laugh can be heard from over a mile away.
Is 21 years old and still can't pronounce the words Massachusetts, Vietnamese, or Chihuahua.
Who has the talent of being able to take a selfie with about 45 chins.
Is the one who may or may not have accidentally not let the governor of Texas in the elevator with him at Texas FFA State Convention.
And as much as he denies it, he is Ross from Friends.
But above all else, he's the one
who is so strong in his faith and loves the Lord and everything he has.
Is our favorite person to sit on the couch with, watching Friends and laughing for hours.
Who has such a servant heart for this organization and is always there to lift you up and push you to your highest potential.
As Trey always says, no matter where life takes you, never forget where you came from. National FFA, thank you for being his home this past year.
It is now our honor to introduce to you our best friend
and our favorite fellow fighting Texas Aggie,
and your Western Region Vice President, Trey Elizondo.
One of my favorite things in life is to record moments of my life. Whether that be through journaling or Snapchat stories, I love sharing a piece of me with those around me. So today, I brought some pictures with me. Who'd like to see some pictures of me growing up? First, we have a picture with me and my first girlfriend, Katie. Now, Katie and I were madly in love. And in fact, we even got married inside of her mom's bathroom where her brother acted as the priest. Sadly, though, our marriage ended in divorce just about a week later at the swing set at my house. Next, we have a picture with my first show steer, Mickey. Now, I loved Mickey, and I was so proud of him, and almost every day when I'd go feed him, I'd sing him, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey, hey, Mickey." Next, we have a picture with me and my area officer team at Texas FFA State Convention in 2014. This picture was taken shortly before my teammates and I were going to get food at Subway sandwiches. So it was my job to direct our way there. However, when we got to the location, I said, "Oh no, this is the Subway station, not Subway sandwiches." This was just many moments of Trey moments in my life. Next, we have a picture with me and the Karazawa family. The Karazawa family was my host family when my teammates and I went to Japan. This picture was taken shortly after my 3 host brothers totally crushed me in some Japanese video games. I literally had no idea what I was doing. Next, we have a picture with my small group at one of my favorite stops this year, Oklahoma FFA Alumni Camp. My small group and I called ourselves the French Toast Mafia, and we were most known for our signature tray walk that went a little something like this. French Toast Mafia! French Toast Mafia! And though we did not win the Small Group Spirit Award at Oklahoma FFA, we still managed to have the greatest time at camp. This canvas is a short timeline of some of my favorite memories of my life. In these moments, I felt love for myself and love from those around me. However, what happened in the moments between these pictures? What happened in the white space in these pictures? In the white space between these pictures, there was plenty of other amazing memories. But there was also times I wasn't proud of who I was, and I neglected to love others the way they loved me. We lived the way they loved me. Some of us live in a world of more white space than others. Some of us have lived in a world of so much unconditional love. But some of us live in a world of so much white space. We feel as if we're not enough. We live in a broken world. We live in a world where we're so caught up in serving ourselves, we forget to serve those around us. We live in a world where it's not okay to be yourself because it doesn't fit the mold of society. We forget so often that each and every one of us were beautifully and wonderfully created to be nothing but our authentic self. We forget so often that people are people too, with the same desire to be loved and valued. When did our world become so broken? However, amongst all the brokenness, there is one constant that never fails to bring hope and spread peace in this broken world of ours. And that constant is love. During my walk in this life and during my time wearing this jacket, there is 2 very important lessons I've learned about love. First, loving yourself for who you are creates true happiness. And second, love is created whenever we serve those around us. Now, we're gonna jump back in time to whenever I was in 6th grade. Now, whenever I was in 6th grade, I wouldn't necessarily say I was the smartest kid in the class, and if anybody played a sport with me on the road this year, you definitely know I'm not the most athletic. However, there was one thing that I excelled at more than any other kid in my class, and that was prose and poetry storytelling. Cool, I know. There was nothing I loved more than telling a story, becoming the character, and wowing the judges. My teachers and my principals saw this passion I had for storytelling, and they worked with me every day to ensure that I would make it to the state contest. We searched high and low until we found a story called Mrs. Stein that was about a mean substitute teacher that I'm actually going to recite a piece of for you today. The school bell rings. We go inside. Our teacher isn't there. Maybe she's sick, her pet cries out. Yeah, right, as if I'd care. I have a D in language arts. My grade in math's the same. And now my teacher might be sick? Could be I'm part to blame. She doesn't like me, that's a fact. I wouldn't tell a lie. She says stuff like, you're very smart, but you don't even try. I start to laugh, my teacher's sick, and boy, I'm feeling fine. Till someone kicks the door right in, and there stands Frankenstein. She's 6'8", her dress is black, she's wearing combat boots. I start to grasp, she growls and says, I'll be your substitute. Now granted, whenever I was reading this story in 6th grade, I was experiencing a time of my life where my voice wasn't actually the deepest yet. So whenever I did my witch voice for Mrs. Stein, I went all out. My favorite part of doing the Mrs. Stein poem was when she would call out all the students in the class and go, now you, now you, now you. In this moment, when I was reading this story, I was proud of who I was. I didn't care about how much lunch recess I missed or how much other people thought it was weird that I worked on my story so much. However, there was one day that changed everything. That was the day my principal came into my classroom, took me out of class, and said a few short words that instantly made me squirm in nervousness. He said, okay, we're gonna work on your story today, but this time, we're gonna say it in front of the entire 8th grade class. Now given, there was only 12 kids in the small 8th grade class of my small private school, but still, this made me shake in my boots. As I walked into the 8th grade classroom, feeling them stare me down, I began to get nervous. I began to think, what if they think I'm weird? What if they make fun of my witch voice that I do for Mrs. Stein? Why do I even like doing this? Okay, so I began reading my story. Oh, okay, this is going so far, so good. Oh, hey, someone just laughed over there. That's a good sign, right? Oh, wait, here comes the first Mrs. Stein voice. Do I say it? Do I not? Do I use my normal voice? Do I use that voice? My name is Mrs. Stein, she said. In that moment, I decided not to do my Mrs. Stein voice in fear of what other people may think of me. In that moment, I felt instant disappointment because I let other people decide how I was going to live my life. However, it was because of that disappointment, that day I made a decision. I made a decision to no longer care what other people thought of me or my weird Mrs. Stein voice. And because of it, just a few months later, I was shaking in my boots once again at the state contest, telling 3 judges the story of Mrs. Stein. And just a few hours after that, I got to leave the state contest with my head high as I displayed my sixth place medal. It was in that moment right there, I was proud of who I was. Loving yourself for who you are creates true happiness. So often in life, we see things the world tells us are imperfections and forget those are the things that make us perfect. Each and every one of us were created to be perfectly imperfect and are perfect just the way we are. We see ourselves as dumb, stupid, awkward, or weird, or plain just not good enough. But we forget those titles that we put on ourselves do not have the power to define us. But what defines us is how we take those things the world tells us are not enough and choose to love them anyways. How much happiness are you living with? Odds are, it has to do with how much you love yourself. How much do you love yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you see someone who is not enough by the world's standards? Or do you see someone who is cherished, loved, and valued? Well, newsflash, people, we live in a broken world that is spreading everything except happiness. Stop looking for happiness in a world that will never be able to provide that for you, and look for the true source of happiness, which is love. Each of us have a heart aching and yearning to feel like it's loved. But we can't do that until we break the chains that encompass our hearts and make us so insecure and choose to love yourself anyways. Loving yourself for who you are creates true happiness. Now, just about a year ago, I was here at National Convention, and as I was running for national office and getting ready for one of my final interviews, I visited one of my favorite places to find peace here in Indy, and that is St. John's Catholic Church, which is located right across the street from the Expo. As I was sitting in one of the very first pews of the church, I began to try journaling. In this moment, I was nervous and frustrated. I knew so badly I wanted to serve this organization, but so often, I felt like I wasn't good enough. As I began to try and journal, the only words I could get on my paper were, "Who am I?" The only words I could think of were, "Who am I?" Because I thought, who am I? Who makes me think that I am good enough to be called a leader? I have failed time and time again. Why do I think that I have the ability to serve those around me? As I was contemplating these thoughts, I heard yelling behind me. As I turned around, I saw a homeless man who was sleeping in the back pew being yelled at by someone for sleeping there. As I watched the incident unfold, I could tell the homeless man was very upset. I turned back around, looked forward, and I thought, what do I do? Do I go there and check on him, or should I just leave it the way it is? It was then I got up from my pew, walked over to the man, took a seat, looked at him and said, "Hi, I'm Trey." He turned back to me and said, "Hi, I'm Gordon." I then turned to Gordon and asked, "Are you okay?" He looked at me and said, "Yeah, he was fine. All that he needed was some money for a bus pass and food to get through the rest of the week." As I scrounged through my things to find some money, I realized this man needed something so much more than money could offer him. I then turned back to Gordon and asked again, "Are you sure you're okay?" It was then much more abruptly this time. He said, "No, I'm not okay. I'm homeless. I don't have a job. No one will hire a homeless man, and I just don't feel like I matter anymore." It was in that moment I was frozen. What could I possibly tell this man who was hurting so badly? It was then I said a prayer in my head that I may say the words that this man so desperately needed. I turned back to Gordon and said, "This money I'm giving you is temporary, but I believe there is someone out there, and I believe there is someone in this church who loves you more than you will ever know. I believe that sometimes life just stinks, but that doesn't mean that you don't matter and that you aren't cared for. And if you don't feel like anyone else cares about you, know that I do." It was then me and Gordon continued our conversation before I had to get up to go to my last interview for national office. And as I stood up, Gordon stopped me and said, "Thank you." He said, "Thank you for showing me that someone cares. I will never forget this moment." It was in this moment, as I left the church, I was overwhelmed with so many feelings, and I cried. I cried because Gordon had just taught me what the true meaning of service is. Service is not about doing the acts that other people see, like standing on this stage, but showing people that love they so desire. Love is created whenever we serve those around us. When I walked in that church, I thought, who am I to think that I am good enough to serve? But as I left that church, I thought, who am I not to serve those around me? We live in a world of millions and millions of aching hearts just waiting to be shown love. We so often see service as volunteering at the food pantry or giving to a cause that we like. But why do we not see service as filling other people's hearts with that love they so desperately desire? Anyone can volunteer at a soup kitchen and post about it on Instagram. But why are we not sitting in that soup kitchen and giving the people there the love they need? Anyone can post about suicide prevention on their Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. But why are we not sitting with the kid that sits alone at lunch or sticking up for the kid that is constantly bullied in class? Anyone can zip up a blue jacket and call themselves a leader. But a real leader sees the aching hearts around them and takes action. Every day, every single one of us walk halls filled with people just waiting to be shown that someone cares about them. Just one simple act of kindness can change a person's day, week, month, or maybe even year. Love is created whenever we serve those around us. Just a couple months ago, I was asked the question, what is the greatest thing you have learned during your time in FFA? The greatest thing this organization has ever taught me is what love is. Love is passionately pursuing what you love. Love is talking to the new kid at school. Love is looking in the mirror and liking what you see. Love is smiling at someone in the hallway. Love is believing that you are enough. Love is seeing people and telling them that they are also enough. Love is busting a dance move and not really caring what other people think. Love is sharing ice cream even when you don't want to. Love is realizing that each and every one of us were beautifully made. Love is embracing your awkward Snapchat faces. Love is reminding others just how beautiful they are. Love is whatever you make it. Love is a short word that has the power to change our world. Maybe right now, you don't love yourself. I've been there. But time and time again, this organization has taught me that it doesn't matter if you're the band geek, you're sitting there, or you're eating, or if you're playing the tuba, you're a baseball player, you're a video game enthusiast, student at the very top row, or someone sitting in the front row right here. Each of us were created in the image of love and are perfect just the way we are. Or maybe right now, you're failing to love others the way they love you. I've been there too. However, I have been reminded time and time again that we live in a world of different people who look different and act different, but the one thing we all have in common is the desire to be wanted, cared for, and loved. Choose to show them love. Today, each and every one of us in this arena have a choice. We have the choice to love ourselves and love those around us and mend those ties that have made this world so extremely broken. So what will you choose? National FFA, I dare you to love, because love is what brings about peace. Love is what motivates our actions. Love is what changes hearts. Love is not defined by a single definition, and love is how we will leave our legacy on this world.
From your unforgettable one-liners like that one to our unforgettable friendship, we will always cherish the moments that have turned into memories from this year. You have a way of just drawing people in with your contagious laughter and hilarious stories. But then, using your faith, you show people how much they truly matter and the purpose they have in their lives. With a heart bigger than the size of Texas, a caring soul, and a listening ear, you have showed each of us that we are enough.
You can because you did, and we will love you always. Ashley, Deshawn, Victoria, David, and Valerie. National FFA, your Western Region Vice President, Trey Please help me in welcoming once more our National FFA Chorus, sponsored by Dow Agri-Sciences and under the direction of Miss Patty LaJoy.
Hello, FFA. Pardon me. My name is Harrison Walker, and I'm from the great state of Illinois. May this next song inspire all of us to lead as examples, featuring solos from Dawson Evans from West Virginia, and Emily Flatness from Missouri. We present to you Humble and Kind.
You know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind.
Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit Grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind.
Lord, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. Though you got mountains to climb, always stay humble and kind. Dreams you're dreaming come true. Dreams come true.
up with Val meant spending lots of time at my grandparents' houses. From one set of grandparents, I learned how to pick just about every vegetable and count back money. From the other set of grandparents, I learned how to properly plant flowers, trap gophers, and ride a motorcycle. None of these tasks are easy when teaching little Valerie, but nonetheless, my grandparents were always up for that challenge. I knew I could make mistakes and ask questions without them giving up on me. Our agricultural educators are the same way. They love when we have a light bulb moment and understand something they're teaching us. They love good questions and honest mistakes. These next individuals we're about to meet have a vast knowledge of the agricultural industries and a passion for sharing it with us. These outstanding agricultural education teachers will also receive a trip to Nashville, Tennessee for the NAAE Outstanding Agricultural Education Teacher for the NAAE Conference. Let's meet these wonderful teachers.
Region 2, Jonathan Holloway, Oklahoma. Students in Jonathan Holloway's program at OWASO learn to appreciate agriculture and understand how core academic principles will help them in agricultural careers. Mr. Holloway relies heavily on technology to deliver his lessons, creating a collaborative environment for students. He also emphasizes the importance of public speaking, a skill which his students practice through FFA events. The FFA chapter at OWASO has strong community support, especially through the FFA Alumni Association. The association provides facilities where Mr. Holloway teaches livestock evaluation, nutrition, and health in a real-world environment. Mr. Holloway has also advised 6 students who were elected as state FFA officers. Mr. Holloway also works with pre-service agricultural educators. He serves as a cooperating teacher for Oklahoma State University and a facilitator for the Future Ag Ed Teachers Academy, a program for Oklahoma students interested in becoming ag teachers. Congratulations, Mr. Holloway. Region 4, Stephanie Jolliffe, Ohio. Stephanie Jolliffe's student-led teaching philosophy puts learners in charge of their education. This has become the focus of educational delivery for the entire Ridgemont district. Ridgemont High School's courses emphasize service learning and agriculture. Under the direction of Ms. Jolliffe, agricultural education is at the center of the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics program at the school and is co-taught in every math and science course. Boasting 100% FFA membership, Ridgemont students take part in a wide variety of leadership and service activities throughout the year. She teaches students to think about how advanced technologies can provide consumer and industry solutions in agriculture. In her classes, students have the opportunity to try 3D filament and food printers, which introduces them to technologies they may work with in future careers. By envisioning the future of agriculture, Ms. Jolliffe engages partners and secures resources to make dreams come to life on behalf of her students. Congratulations, Ms. Jolliffe. Region 6, Teresa Lindbergh, Virginia. Under the instruction of Teresa Lindbergh, students at Edward W. Wyatt Middle School explore the relationship between science and agriculture. Ms. Lindbergh centers her instruction on the philosophies of perseverance, fairness, and high expectations. Each of these components help her facilitate the learning process and enable students to become proficient in whatever lesson they're learning. She believes all have the potential to learn if they are given the proper motivation, tools, and instructional techniques. Ms. Lindbergh encourages her students to take the time to listen, care, and develop high achievable expectations. Students in her classes know they are important, their opinions matter, and their success is her success. Ms. Lindbergh's instruction also incorporates innovative curriculum, and she often applies for grants to create new opportunities. One example is the renewable energy unit she formulated after writing and receiving a grant to purchase several new Connects kits. This student-driven unit takes an interdisciplinary approach to incorporate English, engineering, and agri-science, and builds skills in problem-solving, investigation, and collaboration. Congratulations, Ms. Lindbergh. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding agricultural education teachers.
Growing up with Val meant walking rabbits on leashes in our yard and finding the perfect treat to feed them. I'd walk around our yard picking weeds, leaves, vegetables, flowers, anything I could find, and arrange them in a little bowl like a fancy salad at a restaurant. I'd pick a dandelion and pluck all the petals off and sprinkle it on like salad dressing. They were beautiful rabbit salads. But it didn't stop there. I'd feed a few rabbits at a time and stare intently as they dug into their rabbit salads. I'd watch Blake, one of my rabbits, dig into his bowl and eat a vegetable, but leave a flower at the bottom of the bowl. The more rabbit salads I tested, the more curious I became. The more wildly little kid obsessed I became with making the perfect rabbit salad. While my research may not have been all that scientific, I sure learned why people love figuring things out. Through researching, fueling their curiosity, and testing. These next individuals are some of the most curious and intelligent people I have met this year. They are simply incredible. They pair science with technology and enter into one of 6 categories in our agri-science fair. They come up with solutions for problems in agriculture and even get recognized on a large scale from sponsors like Cargill, John Deere, Syngenta, and Chevrolet. Let's get ready to meet these incredible young scientists.
In the area of Animal Systems Division 1, your national third place winner is Austin Holcomb of Turkey Creek Middle FFA, Florida. In second place, Bree Coxbill of Southeast FFA, Wyoming. And your national first place winner is Ella Steveotter of McCook Central FFA, South Dakota. Congratulations! In the area of Animal Systems Division 2, your national third place winners are Abigail Blagg and Sophia Kaffer of McCook Central FFA, South Dakota. In second place, Kenzie McAllister and Riley Luganbill, Stillwater FFA, Oklahoma. And national first place winners are Channing Ponzik and Kyle Reel of Crum FFA, Texas. Congratulations! In the area of Animal Systems Division 3, your third place winner is Caitlin Taylor of Oakland FFA, Tennessee. Your second place winner is Allison Sanders of Global Impact FFA, Ohio. And national first place winner is Garrett Thornton of Central FFA, Oklahoma. Congratulations. In the area of Animal Systems Division 4, your national third place winners are Hope Showalter and Lindsay Keggy of Turner Ashby FFA, Virginia. In second place, Jacob Bagby and Reese Wilson of Stephenville FFA, Texas. And your national first place winners are Brooklyn Carr and Gracie Sexton of Sonoraville FFA, Georgia. Congratulations. In the area of Animal Systems Division 5, your national third place winner is Aditi Patel of Biotechnology FFA, New Jersey. In second place winner, Gretchen Lee of Pettisville FFA, Ohio. And your national first place winner is Joseph Graysoy of Conrad Weiser FFA, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. In the area of Animal Systems Division 6, your national third place winners are Darian Sharp and Jacob Schellenhammer of Bolivar FFA, Missouri. Your second place winners are Taylor Appleman and Prentice Hitt of Elk Grove FFA, California. And your national first place winners are Jaden Klaus and Maddie Fugate of Mahomet Seymour FFA, Illinois. Congratulations! In the area of Environmental Services, Natural Resource Systems, Division 1, your national third place winner is Kaylee Lauk of McCook Central FFA, South Dakota. Your second place winner is Madeline Schmidt of Kidder County FFA, North Dakota. And your national first place winner is Emma K. McLean of Clay Central Everly FFA, Iowa. Congratulations! In the area of Environmental Services, Natural Resource Systems, Division 2, your national third place winners are Liana Boero and Mitchell Newell of Redland Middle FFA from Florida. Your second place winners are Aiden Prater and Eric Siebold of Bandera FFA, Texas. And your national first place winners are Carson Candler and Gunnar Evans of Cushing FFA from Oklahoma. Congratulations! In the area of Environmental Services, Natural Resource Systems, Division 3, your national third place winner is Luke Crable of Adams Central FFA, Nebraska. Your second place winner is Lauren Roberts of Trenton FFA, Florida. And your national first place winner is Jessica Kenville of Edmond FFA, Oklahoma. Congratulations! In the area of Environmental Services, Natural Resource Systems, Division 4, your national third place winners are Shaylin Rainey and Victoria Perman of Stephenville FFA, Texas. Your second place winners are William Clune and Brian Allen Haig of Edmond FFA, Oklahoma. And your national first place winners are Zachary Gay and Cedric Montgomery of Lowndes FFA, Georgia. Congratulations! In the area of Environmental Services, Natural Resource Systems, Division 5, your national third place winner is Kylie Holbeck of Newburgh FFA, Oregon. Your second place winner is Jordan Skates of Pettisville FFA, Ohio. And your national first place winner is Andrew Miles of Wilmington area FFA, Pennsylvania. Congratulations! In the area of Environmental Services, Natural Resource Systems, Division 6, your national third place winners are Mackenzie Campbell and Haley Chamberlain of Sumner FFA, Washington. Your second place winners are Ryan Macy and Anna Eubanks of Hera FFA, Oklahoma. And your national first place winners are Daryl D'Souza and Jonathan Shen of Biotechnology FFA, New Jersey. Congratulations! In the area of Food Products and Processing Systems, Division 1, your national third place winner is Macy Donovan of Felicity Franklin FFA, Ohio. Your second place winner is Alexi Landretti of Academy for Sciences and Agriculture, Minnesota. And your first place winner is Zachary Daw of Lowndes Middle FFA, Georgia. Congratulations! In the area of Food Products and Processing Systems, Division 2, your national third place winners are Kirsten Chandler and Sarah Doan of Felicity Franklin FFA, Ohio. In second place, Kathleen Rothwell Adcock and Allie Royston of Franklin County Middle FFA, Georgia. And your national first place winners are Kaylee Hilton and Braden Fisher of Florence FFA, Texas. Congratulations. In In the area of Food Products and Processing Systems, Division 3, your third place winner is Mackenzie Lightfoot of Roy FFA, New Mexico. Your national second place winner is Jasper Rader of Oolaga FFA, Oklahoma. And in first place, Emma Thorpe of El Capitan FFA, California. Congratulations. In the area of Food Products and Processing Systems, Division 4, your national third place winners are Devin Roaming and Carolee Leha of Stephenville FFA, Texas. In second place, Tylen Dufloth and Trenton Thompson of El Capitan FFA, California. And your national first place winners are Alexis Herring and Jalen Johnson of Lowndes FFA, Georgia. Congratulations. In the area of Food Products and Processing Systems, Division 5, your national third place winner is Amy Yu of Biotechnology FFA, New Jersey. In second place, Aaron Jennings of Felicity Franklin FFA, Ohio. And your national first place winner is Amelia Hayden of Bigfoot FFA, Wisconsin. Congratulations. In the area of Food Products and Processing Systems, Division 6, your third place winners are Sarah Kern and Jillian Rathman of Conrad Weiser FFA, Pennsylvania. In second place, Alec Backholden and Jared Chio of Biotechnology FFA, New Jersey. And your first place winners are Cornelia San Diego and Josephine Fisher of James Madison San Antonio FFA, Texas. Congratulations. In the area of Plant Systems, Division 1, your national third place winner is Kyle Earp of Florence FFA, Texas. In second place, Sydney Hefty of DeKalb FFA, Indiana. And your national first place winner is Ty Parks of Lowndes Middle FFA, Georgia. Congratulations. In the area of Plant Systems, Division 2, your national third place winners are Jenna Utterback and Casey Hickerson of Simons Middle FFA, Kentucky. In second place, Mackenzie Frank and Memphis Newman of New Auburn FFA, Wisconsin. And your national first place winners are Carly Wakefield and Julia Cox of Fayetteville City FFA, Tennessee. Congratulations. In the area of Plant Systems, Division 3, your third place winner is Olivia Fazzino of Rudder FFA, Texas. In second place, Noah Onuez of Fort White FFA, Florida. And your national first place winner is Kayla Weiss of Pettisville FFA, Ohio. Congratulations. In the area of Plant Systems, Division 4, your third place winners are Jacob McLean and Abigail French of Troy FFA, Missouri. In second place, Hope Ham and Claire Daniel of Lubbock Cooper FFA, Texas. And your first place winners are Dawson Peak and Gabriella Darty of Lowndes FFA, Georgia. Congratulations. In the area of Plant Systems, Division 5, your third place winner is Mason Burlage of Makota Valley FFA, Iowa. Your second place winner is Courtney Cameron of Lowndes FFA, Georgia. And your national first place winner is Catherine Marie Foncino of Rudder FFA, Texas. Congratulations. In the area of Plant Systems, Division 6, your third place winners are Ben Sayward and Victoria Broughton of Kindred FFA, North Dakota. In second place, Grayson Newland and Carly Clordy of Springport FFA, Michigan. And your national first place winners are Levi Herring and Shaw Wachter of Lowndes FFA, Georgia. Congratulations. In the area of Power, Structural, and Technical Systems, Division 1, your national third place winner is Hannah Chappell of Lake Asbury Middle FFA, Florida. Your second place winner is Jace Haven of Northwestern Area FFA, South Dakota. And in first place, Jaden Henry of Southeastern FFA, Illinois. Congratulations. In the area of Power, Structural, and Technical Systems, Division 2, your third place winners are Matthew Yates and Colton Ward of South Sumter Middle FFA, Florida. Your second place winners are Ellie Sharp and Natalie Bruckman of Felicity Franklin FFA, Ohio. And your national first place winners are Victor Shee and Thomas Stewart of Reading Middle FFA, Delaware. Congratulations. In the area of Power, Structural, and Technical Systems, Division 3, your third place winner is Emma Weinsberg of Venida FFA, Oklahoma. Your second place winner is Trina Orr of Utica FFA, Ohio. And your national first place winner is Avery Talkie of Maquoketa Valley FFA, Iowa. Congratulations. In the area of Power, Structural, and Technical Systems, Division 4, your national third place winners are Kate Johnson and Ashlyn Lutrick of Abernathy FFA, Texas. In second place, Kylie Orris and Abby Owen of Southeastern FFA, Illinois. And your first place winners are Jared Hamilton and Joseph Glassmeyer of Felicity Franklin FFA, Ohio. Congratulations. In the area of Power, Structural, and Technical Systems, Division 5, your national third place winner is Michaela Thompson of Northeast Carolina Prep FFA, North Carolina. In second place, Brianna Parker of Gilmer FFA, Texas. And your national winner is Brianna Maddock of Kindred FFA, North Dakota. Congratulations. In the area of Power, Structural, and Technical Systems, Division 6, your third place winners are Noah Beard and Brandon Sorrells of Tulsa Webster FFA from Oklahoma. In second place are Abigail Thompson and Spencer Lee of Southeastern FFA, Illinois. And your national winners are Carol Ann Worsham and Benjamin Worsham of Gordon Central FFA, Georgia. Congratulations. Your third place winner is Nicholas Gutierrez of Casper FFA, Wyoming. In second place, Maya Ford of Sumner FFA, Washington. And your national winner is Austin Hooten of Stillwater FFA, Oklahoma. Congratulations. In the area of Social Science, Division 2, in third place, Hadiza Saar and Serenity Howell of Hillsman FFA, Georgia. Your second place winners are Sarah Wynn and Savannah Hanks of Mount Nebo FFA, Utah. And your national winners are Bailey Boitnott and Jenna Kanaki of Syracuse FFA, Nebraska. Congratulations. In the area of Social Science, Division 3, your national third place winner is Mally Moore of Seneca FFA, South Carolina. In second place, Lauren Wright of Ayersville FFA, Ohio. And your national winner is Barrett Kerr of Smithson Valley FFA, Texas. Congratulations. In the area of Social Science Division 4, your national third place winners are Laura Carroll and Olivia Mulliken of Pendleton FFA, South Carolina. Your second place winners, Caleb Bell and Megan Livingston of Berrien FFA, Georgia. And your national winners are Bonnie McKenzie and Rhett Peters of Stephenville FFA, Texas. Congratulations. In the area of Social Science Division 5, your national third place winner is Aaron Steglick of Holland FFA, Texas. Your second place winner is Lindsay Kester of North Posey FFA, Indiana. And the national winner is Jonathan Moles of Turlock FFA, California. Congratulations. In the area of Social Science Division 6, your national third place winners are Alexandria Locke and Andrea Locke of Carrollton Area Career Center FFA, Missouri. In second place are Lily Spedich and Ariana King of San Luis Obispo FFA, California. And your national winners are Luke Weber and Riley McKenzie of Stephenville FFA, Texas. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our Agri-Science Fair winners.
I feel like you are pretty much caught up on my life. In short, not having a TV led to lots of creative ideas and discoveries. Throughout this session, we met some great individuals, from Agri-Science Fair to outstanding agriculture education teachers. Those people that have inspired and encouraged our discovery along the way. They've helped us grow into who we are. And although every part of this growing up thing that all of us have to do isn't always fun or pretty, as we saw tonight, it is worth it, because growing means we're becoming a better version of ourselves. We've had an incredible time celebrating the successes and discoveries of our members during this session. But don't forget to come on back for session 6 at 3 p.m. And if you'd like to hear some more hype music, be here at 2:30 and bring your friends. Before you come back, check out the Expo or fill out the convention bucket list on page 96 of our guidebooks. Each of us has something valuable to offer the world. We are capable people with incredible talents, gifts, and dreams. While powerful alone, it is when we combine our abilities that we become exponentially influential. With a group of committed individuals, there are no problems in this world we can't solve. Will you step up to grow yourself as a leader and offer the world your talents? Will you combine your abilities and help this world become a better place to live by building communities and strengthening agriculture? We can because we did. So let's continue to make this a great 90th National FFA Convention and Expo. Thanks for joining us.
Step up and leave a legacy.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Mr. President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which will now come before the session? We are about to adjourn this 5th general session of the 90th National FFA Convention and Expo. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this session adjourned.
Thank you. you for watching the 90th Annual National FFA Convention and Expo on RFD TV. I'm Orion Samuelson. We'll be back with more coverage today at 2:30 p.m.